Hello, 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 hello. How are we all doing today? Hello, Lalaboo. Hello, Wretched. Sorry, Hyde. Hello, Lisa Lulu. How you all doing? You alright? Just had my second coffee of the day. Got my 10,000 steps in before lunchtime. Went to a beautiful park and saw loads of doggos. Amazing. It's wonderful. That's good, Hyde. Yes. Hydrate before you caffeinate. Always. Hello, Solid Shade. Welcome in. Hello, Blonde Shadow. Welcome in. I look handsome. Thank you. No, I haven't got a haircut. I think I just look presentable today. I went out and caught a bit of the sun because Saturdays can get quite busy, what with like doing the video and streaming, and then I've got to like do some cleaning and stuff like that as well. So I like mop, I do mopping, mopping around. Unfortunately, I still get quite tired when I do a lot of stuff, so yeah, I'm a little bit low energy, but it is what it is. But it's good to hang out for an hour or two to relax. Hello, White Witch. Welcome in. Good to see you. Let me just switch to the stream setting. Yes. Hello, Oscar Trout. Good morning. Just wanted to say hello and let you know I'm enjoying your videos. Well, that's very kind. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be flat out honest. I've not been having the most tremendous week emotionally. So you'll just have to excuse me for a bit. I know it will pass, but just shit things. Good morning, Rose. Welcome in. Hello, Susie Sue. Welcome in. No, I won't be watching the Olympics now. Well, I don't know, maybe. I quite enjoy the fencing, so I might watch that. Cleaned your home, did the shopping, now time for a coffee. Nice. Hello, Curry Fun Arts. Welcome in. Did I get a haircut? No, just hair. I just think my hair's in a good mood today. Oh, we do have those though. It's fine. Well, it's like you just get things done, and then I don't know, just like the food feelings have been creeping back, so I'm trying to not like, give into them. Oh, bless your hot latte. Welcome in. It's um it's 21 degrees Celsius here at the moment, so it's pretty good. Hello, sweepstakes. Welcome in. Good to see you. What coffee do I drink? I'll just Alta Rica Nescafe at the moment. Although when it comes to like midday, I switch to decaf. Hello, Julia. Did you have a good holiday? Welcome in. Hello, Deborah. Welcome in. Good to see you. But yes, it's I don't know. Ever since somebody mentioned me in Foodie's chat, I've been getting like I've been getting stupid comments. I've been getting stupid comments on my YouTube stuff, and it's just like, oh well, you ate horribly. Well, if you're on holiday, it doesn't matter, Julia, to be honest. You'll always get back on track. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything on Amberlynn Reid. I just find her too annoying. I just don't want to. And Glitter and Lasers is a twat as well. Yeah, probably need a walk at some point. I mean, I went for a walk earlier and that helps a little bit. So, and me and my partner going out this evening? Nah, I don't go out anyway, really. Do I use creamer? No, I just use milk. Good morning, Skylar. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. Can't be asked. Like, there's been like a couple of comments. There's been a couple of comments about my singing, right? And they always preface it with, "I'm a vocal coach, and here's some criticism for you." And then they just don't say anything like that's criticism. They just say, "I think people are blowing smoke up your ass." Or there's something that, "I'm a professional musician, and my constructive criticism is that you're terrible." Okay, fabulous. Hmm. So I just don't get it. Mr. Manley Warner, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for the laughs. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. You always take your bike. Yeah, that's fair. Hello, Shah. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Everyone's an expert. Yeah, exactly. Still want to hear me sing Eloise? I'll have to do it at some point. Well, yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, I enjoy singing, and it doesn't matter how good I am. I know I'm not the best, but I'm not terrible either. So hello, WRH. Welcome in. You like my use of the word ablutions? Oh yes, very good. You have to do your ablutions every morning, dear. Welcome in, Mrs. Marple. Lovely to see you. I think you have a lovely voice. That's very kind. Hello, Bubbles and Marshmallows. Welcome in. Yeah, I've been doing voice lessons and stuff, so but yeah, like I'm not doing it for like, oh, please feel sorry for me. It's like, I just want to have fun, and if I'm not having fun, then I don't think then it affects my content as well. So for me personally, singing silly songs and having a laugh is fun to me. So don't really give a shit. Hello, Mrs. Chester. Welcome in. I'll have you know that you can have me now saying bloody hell. You honestly did sound like Elvis, one song you sung. Do you know what? When I was younger, I went to a pub once, and there was some kind of like function going on at the time, so I just kind of wandered in, and there were all these old Irish women going, "Don't he look like Elvis? Oh, don't he look like Elvis?" I was like, huh? I guess I do. Uh-huh. If you can't be right, be wrong at the top of your voice. That's very good advice. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my own things. I'm kind of because foodie is just like there's only so many grains of rice in the hubcap. You know what I mean? That's an analogy for you. Hello, Kalari. Welcome in. Good to see you. You tap the like. Let's go. If you all want to tap the like, that'd be marvelous. Oh, thank you, Bubbles. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot of miserable people in Gore World, unfortunately. Um, Pathetic. Oh yeah. Do you reckon Foodie'd copyright strike me though if I sang her song? She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. The only one who loves her is the good Lord up above. Hello, Ari Whipple. Welcome in. Yeah, she's not chewing, so yeah, I don't know. The weird thing is, right, she tried to chew that broth, yeah? Belle is scary. He no care. She tried to chew the broth, her foot water, right? But she didn't bother chewing the stuff that needed to be chewed, you know? Hello, Charity. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, well, I don't know if she actually mentioned me. I was definitely mentioned in her chat by people. But she knows of my existence anyway. No, you shouldn't chew broth, Rose. Definitely not. It's like me getting this water and be like, ang, 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 ang. It just doesn't work. I just find that kind of weird stuff. Like, it's just so bizarre. Whoop, 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 whoop. She probably blocked me. I don't give a flip. I've got Diet Pepsi today. I fancied a treat. I love it. I love that my treat is Diet Pepsi. Thank you so much. It's really fizzy. I don't know if you can hear that. Maybe. I don't think you can. I've also got my fan on, so. Hello, Donna. Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm pretty much a neighbour and a type 2 as well. 1 year diagnosed. Lost over 100 pounds. Lovely. And blood sugar doing well on just 500 milligrams of metformin, I assume, a day. You're an inspiration. That's really kind. Thank you. But losing over 100 pounds is a tremendous personal effort. So, well done to you, Donna. Absolutely bloody fantastic. You should be really proud of yourself. Am I going to watch the interview on Be My Guest with Kai Bella? I might do, depending on what time it is. If it's like during the night for me, I'd rather go to bed. Hello, Natural Ginger. Welcome in. Julia, everybody's saying hello to you. Hey up, everyone. See, Julia says hello. Do you think so stupid? Like she says it's diet soda. Well, she actually the blue can of Alsi Cola. I looked it up, and that's the full fat cola, the full fat sody. So. All right, now, Julia. I love a diet pop sometimes. It is nice because sometimes you do get a bit. Yeah, I brush Julia every day. Look. Oh, that really tickles. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Oh, do. All right, Dom. How you doing? Welcome in. There you go. Do you feel better now? Well, there's no need to be like that. Music and dancing for an hour. Lovely. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Zebs. Lovely to see you, my darling. Fabulous to see you as always. Is Julia spayed and vaccinated? Yeah, she came like ready spayed. You feel better now that she got combed? Good, good, I'm glad. Hopefully I won't need to do it again. Oh. Chantal said Julia has no knots. She still looked matted in that Chimkin video today. Yeah, I agree, Rose. If she wants to do like weird stuff, just do the OnlyFans, I guess. No, Julia isn't. No, real life Julia isn't spayed. This Julia is. This one is. Yeah, Pasheen Julia, you handle things right, don't you? Hi. So she's fine. Yeah, I like the fact that Julia's my mascot. I love it. Yeah, Julia did look very matted. It's a shame because, like, she would have such a beautiful coat, and poor Julia always looks like she's sick of foodie shit, like we all are. to be perfectly honest with you. Hello, Olivia. Welcome in. Good to see you. Pasheen is adorable. I know. I'm trying to find her friend Cheeks because Cheeks, I think that's their name, is a hamster. So if I can find a cheek plushie, then like we're pretty much set, aren't we? We've got the dynamic duo. Oh yes. Remember that I have a Q&A tomorrow evening. Did I say 7 o'clock my time? I think I said 7 o'clock my time. It's tomorrow anyway. So basically, I archived the YouTube post with everybody's questions on it, and for some reason, when YouTube archives a post, they delete all the comments. Isn't that lovely? So I spoke to the customer service at YouTube, and they were like, "Oh, it's gone now. It's gone. We can't get it back." I'm like, "Oh God." And then I got really nervous about trying to tell everyone, like, "Oh God, I'm gonna have to wait." Hello, Musi. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Oh, I'm not inserting ads in a live stream. Piss off. So yeah, I've already put it in a community post a few days ago. So yeah, the Q&A live will be tomorrow, and yeah, I'll just spend an hour or so like answering anybody's questions, anybody that comes in, basically, you know. So if you want to ask a question tomorrow, feel free. Hello, Gail. Welcome in. Your last name is pronounced like a kettle, so Gail Gettle. Yeah. I think I just asked what your favorite poem or sonnet is. Okay. Someone was saying that she was trying to get a refund for the donuts and still trying to eat them. I mean, that's the thing though, right? It must have been like what? Midnight? Midnight when she ordered the donuts? What are you expecting from Midnight Donuts? They're not going to be fresh, are they? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more beautiful and temperate. Um, yeah, I mean, I've got quite a lot of poems that I like, so I'll have to narrow it down somehow. 11:30 p.m. Yeah, she ate 'em. I mean, honestly, Julie, you have missed quite a bit in the weeks that you've been on your trip. I'm sorry if I miss comments. I do try my best, but I'm sorry if I miss anything. Rough winds do shake the darling Budger May. I love that TV show. It was David Jason and Pam Ferris back in the day, but I think they did a remake of it. I love caffeine-free Diet Coke. Yeah. This has got caffeine in it though, unfortunately, so I think you get an FB burnout. Yeah. Um yeah, it's called foodie. Somebody said it's called foodie fatigue. Yeah, can you put it in like a 5 second slow mode, please? I'm so sorry, guys. I really I want to try and like read everybody's comment, but it does get a bit fast for me, so I do apologize. Hello, Life of a Trucker's Wife. Welcome in. Good to see you. This chat is already more interesting than one of Foodie's. So true, darling. Yeah, she wants to go to Sainsbury's for some reason. And Sainsbury's is like a middle of the road supermarket. If you want to do a posh supermarket in the UK, you want to go Marks and Spencer, Waitrose, and if you're feeling super posh, you can go down to Fortnum and Mason in London, where like where the proper food lives. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, there's all kinds of lovely village shops and village markets. I myself went to I went to the butcher yesterday to buy some chicken. Oh my God, it's been such a long time since I had some decent chicken. The breasts didn't shrink. I seasoned it all with it was paprika and basil. No, oregano. I seasoned it with yesterday, and oh, it was delightful. Oh, loved it. If Foodie's current content is too much because of the food, try the other content. I mean, I'm not really asked about Foodie in general that much anymore. Not like her bites, exactly, Donna. Yeah, I mean, there isn't going to be much filter if people see her in the UK, especially up north. Exactly, Natural Ginger. She'd be on TikTok within like the first day. Somebody in like Croydon would be like, E. Well, they don't say E in Croydon. They say, oh, look at this one. She's right, big bird, right? I got another 24-hour ban on commenting on YouTube videos. What kind of things are you saying, Trucker's wife, eh? The class divisions in UK supermarkets are silly. They are a bit, yeah. I used to love going to Waitrose. I remember one time I took my nan there to do her shopping, and she was like, "Oh, bit of this, oh, bit of that, oh, lovely, oh," and I spent like £130 in the end on a weekly shop, and I was like, Jesus Christ! You'd love to see a day in the life of me. I'm very boring, but I could try sometime. Apparently, you can't do it. Oh, that's fair enough. Don't worry. I'll have to sort it out another way. You are a managing moderator, though, love, so I don't know why. Just tell it truth. Exactly, Rose. She'd be on TikTok within like an hour. Yeah, I mean, not everybody's built for like reaction channel stuff, like Gore World stuff. It can be pretty tough, especially when you're trying to find like the funny side of it. The savings I make at Aldi and Lidl allow me to shop at Marks and Spencer for treats. So true, so true. Hello, Megan. Welcome in. Good to see you. Do I air fry or oven bake chicken? I air fry. Oh no, sorry. I oven bake the chicken. I air fry my potatoes because there's not enough room in the oven, basically. When is Foodie going to be banned from flying? I got called a communist for saying that Foodie shouldn't be doing all this kind of traveling. I was like, huh? What? What am I a communist for? It's a very I didn't realise we were in McCarthyism in the 21st century, but here we are. Hello, Patty. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much. No, people in the UK wouldn't be very nice to her at all, no. She cancelled her flight because she got told she had to buy two seats. I don't know. There could be any reason why. Where am I from originally? Milton Keynes. Well, I was born in Bedford, and most of my life has been spent in Milton Keynes. And now I live outside of Bedford, Bedfordshire. But I was born in my mum got caught short outside of Milton Keynes, basically, and I was born outside. But then, obviously, back back to MK. Good evening. Hello, Kat. Welcome in. Love to see you. Some like any excuse to be a-holes. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I've been called a communist. I'm part of the gay and lesbian alliance for some reason. Ah, you get that. That's a good reference. Hello, Doris. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. You never miss out on your James live streams while I draw. That's fantastic. I hope you draw something good. Foodie's not well enough to survive the amount of travelling she does. No, exactly. Thumbs up from me. Thumbs up from you, maybe. If you like the stream, obviously. I did see that Gore World Ireland did a react to Kay's cooking. So I'm hoping that she might have eased up on the copyright striking. So it's entirely possible I might do a react to her soon. Because I was going to do one, and then people in the chat were like, "Oh no, she do." Well, I'm not doing people, but she copyright strikes. So foodie in Japan would be an odd one. I mean, I would like to go to Japan someday, but well, I'm not going to go into it. Basically, I had the opportunity to go to Japan a couple of years ago, and you know, my life a couple of years ago was awful, so we didn't go in the end. Have I talked about Amber's new problematic U-Haul relationship yet? I'm still flabbergasted. No, I haven't. No. Um, all I'll say on the all I'll say on the Amber relationship thing is that she knows what she's getting into. Amber knows what she's getting into because this Tommy person clearly is a feeder. So, you know, we don't need to be like, oh, be careful, Amber, be careful, love. You don't know what you're getting into. Amber knows what she's getting into. Right? So just leave her to it. Amber doesn't hold my interest. No, nor me either. I like, I mean, like Gore World, I guess I missed out on like the big Gore World stuff a few years ago, like during the COVID times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why, Deborah, that, you know, Amber's gonna be maybe ramping up the mukbang content, and then they're both gonna be like, you know, both Foodie and Amber are gonna be like, right, I'm gonna eat on camera, and I'm gonna have like 20 chimkin sandwiches or some shit. I get being alone is not easy for a lot of people, but if Amber and Foodie loved themselves, they would not have to partner up with such awful people. That is true. But they are both awful people themselves, so I guess they're just getting what they deserve. I watched the movie Feed today. Oh dear, so nasty. I think I remember that film. Yeah, it's a horror film, isn't it? They're both getting with death feeders. I personally don't think that Salah is a feeder, actually. I think he's just I think he's just a robot. Just like not understanding the real implications of the cohabitation with this woman. Yeah, Salah's an enabler. Yes, that's what I think. Hello, Bunny. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. If Amber suddenly starts doing mukbangs again, then we'll all know why. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Salah's just come from a massively repressed background. And you know, now that he's got the freedom to do what he wants, he's really taking it to extreme measures, you know. I'm a widow with grown children. You found God and never feel alone or forsaken. That's good for you. I mean, I personally, obviously, you know, I'm an atheist, but I think that it's good to find solace in various different things. Um, so, you know, my opinion is that you know, I find solace in kind of my just, you know, my mind being calm. So I guess it's kind of a meditative thing. Oh, Wistful Demon, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Big up the UK. You know the rules. That's it. We love to hear it. Big up the UK. Bosh. Who wants that back Chinese? I'm agnostic myself. That's fair. Yeah, I think a lot of people are agnostic, really. Hello, Pixie Dragon. Welcome in. Good to see you. Listening while cleaning. I'm having a good day. Thank you so much. I hope you are too. Bevo. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should do some Bevo reacts. He's a bit of a lol cow, actually, isn't he? Is there a book I read that changed my life? I guess I guess Ariel by Sylvia Plath got me turned on to poetry. So I guess that would definitely be that. You like to live alone, White Witch? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I get it. I'm part of your morning routine. Oh, that's so kind, Ginger. Thank you. What's Ariel about? Oh, it's just a collection of poems. The Bell Jar is Sylvia Plath's novel. Hello, Monk Chip. Welcome in. Do you know any positive, inspiring YouTubers like Obese to Beast? Um, I watch Obese to Beast. Yes. I think he's great. Um, I wish he would do more. I wish he'd do more day in the life content, but then I guess, you know, he's probably worn out on that himself, you know. There's a channel called Team Richie, who is like a CrossFit YouTuber. I like Matt Does Fitness as well. Matt Does Fitness. He's a lovely like family oriented kind of fitness guy. Will Tennyson. I like Will Tennyson as well. What an interesting thing about Matt Does Fitness, he actually does the UK Gladiators now. He's called Legend in the UK Gladiators. I will never forgive Mr. Snowflake for bringing me down the Elphaba rabbit hole. Oh, good lord. I know, right? Elphaba's a piece of work. Hello, T. Welcome in. Good to see you. I don't mind living alone, but I don't like being lonely sometimes. Yeah, I get it, Patty. Completely. I understand. You like Charles Bukowski and Jim Morrison for poetry. Have you read any of Patti Smith's poems? I quite like her poems. Oh, take care, Lisa Lou. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Reps to the Rhythm is a really good YouTube exercise channel. I don't think I've heard of that. Yeah, I watch Shaun of Steel. Yeah, he's funny. He does mostly like yeah, he does mostly £600 life reacts, right? I like his style of reacting. It's quite similar to mine, I think. Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit, but you know, it's good. Brave New World. Is that Aldous Huxley? Reps to the Rhythm is all walking to pop music. Oh, really? Hello, Nikki. Welcome in. Good to see you. Something's making a noise over here. I think it's my jelly. I had some jelly yesterday and I forgot to throw the pot away. Sean has Brit humour. Yeah. But his oldest actually, got that from my memory bank. What other channels am I thinking about covering? HFF. Do you mean Hungry Fat Chick? Because I don't know who HFF is. I like his saying, the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. Exactly. I miss Joe Cocker. I don't really know much of Joe Cocker's stuff. I know he did With a Little Help from My Friends and Keep Your Hat On. I think he did that, right? Hello, Haunted Island. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing okay. HFF is someone totally different. Okay. I don't know who that is then. Sean is okay, but his jokes are vulgar. Oh, the filthy beast. Do I know Michelle McDaniel? She's one of my faves when it comes to criticising healthy at every size activists. No, I don't know. I don't think I know. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, I do. Yeah, she's the one who sits at the chair, right? And sometimes she wears like Pennywise makeup. Am I thinking of the right lady? Oh, he did You Are So Beautiful to Me and Love Lift Us Up. Okay. Then I know his stuff without even knowing his stuff. Love lift us up where we belong. Where the eagle. That's a bit. 1 minute. Oh, there we go. 6 seconds. There we go. Did you found out how to do it then, love? Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to like make sure I can read a lot of like almost all of your comments basically. There are hundreds of fat acceptance channels. Yeah. Why did the moderator turn on slow mode? It's because I want to be able to see everybody's messages, basically. I don't want people to feel left out. There's so much fabrication amongst these people, it's maddening. So true. Like, the healthy at every size people are just odd folks. You watch Alan Roberts sometimes, then instantly regret it. You know, I'm not a huge fan of his. Your hubby would like some coffee. Jamaica Say You Will is your favourite album. I've never heard of that. Music really shaped my life. I write as I listen to music. I do that as well, Kalari. Do you know what? When I did my creative writing degree, we actually did quite a few exercises where we would listen to music that wasn't normally to our tastes. So for me, I'd be listening to like Gregorian chants and things like that, just so that I could like listen to some different music and maybe I would work out writing something different. So I don't know if that's an exercise that you could do, Kalari, maybe, is that you find some music that you're not particularly fond of or you're not particularly used to listening, and it might actually get you to write something that's a little bit like different from the norm. I don't know. Listen now and dig it. Oh, was Joe Cocker only a thingy bob? I know Adam Lambert. I used to find Adam Lambert really attractive. Gregorian chant is amazing. Oh, ye, oh, ye. I feel so productive today already. It's only 10:30. Oh, I know. It's very good. I get my YouTube video done before 11 usually. I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning because I just fancied a lie in, you know. Music is magical. It can change your mindset instantly. Well, without music is chaos. So true. Jamiroquai's Virtual Insanity and Iniko's Jericho helped kick off this second novel. But I tend to like music from all genres. My friend loves sending me death metal. It's really good to like, you know, have an interest in a lot of genres of music, I find, because there's so much you can garner from it all, really. I wrote to Mozart in college because I heard it makes your IQ go up by 10 points. Did it work? Did you get a first class degree? Were you a valedictorian? Uh, no, Liver King and Alan Roberts are two different people. Liver King, yeah, I'm not a fan. That's all I can say, really. You met Adam Lambert once. Oh, lovely. He's very sweet. He does seem like a sweet boy, sweet lad. I think he's older than me. You like Tool and Sleep Token at the Mo? Zebs loves Sleep Token, don't you, love? I also sing to my plants. I've heard that actually might work to like make them grow. My music is eclectic, not much I don't like. Yeah, that's fair. You love opera. I wish I could do opera singing. I think like with a lot of training I could do a bit of it, but we'll see. We also had classical music with our drawing lessons. I loved it, still can't draw. I can't draw either, and I did art for 2 years. It's just one of them things. Hello, Mr. Ranger Lab. Welcome in. Never worry about being late. It's fine. Oh, you're a fan of like Offal and that. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. Liver King does. He rubs me up the wrong way. Wrong way. Alan Roberts is the drill sergeant of the fitness community. It's probably why I'm not a big fan of him. I'm not a fan of that kind of tough love kind of thing. I can see why it has its place, but yeah. He says flip every 2 seconds. Oh yeah. I mean, I say it sometimes off camera, um, but I try my best to, you know, to not swear a lot on YouTube because obviously I like having a channel. I like Mozart opera and Johann Sebastian Bach too. What, the guy from oh, what was the name of that band? I know you mean the composer, but there was an 80s band or a 90s band, right? That had a guy called Bach. Or am I completely making that up? I want to say Megadeth, but I don't think that's right. Skid Row. Yes. Yes. Skid Row. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Tess. I knew it was somewhere. I knew it was a band that I kind of heard of. So it's not Megadeth. Maybe I'm thinking of Dave Mustaine, but yeah. Bark. Yeah. 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 Skid marks. Yeah. Skid marks. Yeah. I have a neighbour who sings opera so lovely. When he sings, I make sure the radio goes off. Oh, that's cool. That's lovely. Yeah, you know, we all have our favourites, don't we? I'm not gonna slander people outright because you know some people like them, some people don't. You love Soprano. Mhm. Very nice. I really like your humour and kindness in your videos. That's very kind. Thank you. My hubby likes you too. He thinks Girl World is for the youngsters, but I find it to be a good distraction from this crazy world. No, I don't think. I don't think. I think it runs the kind of whole breadth of age, doesn't it? Um, yeah, I think there's quite a few of us old timers knocking about. Metal's good for lifting spirits. Oh, it can be. Yes, definitely. Hello, Fatty Safed. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Yeah, no worries. Hello, Super Yellow Banana. Thank you so much for coming in. Currently entertaining 4-year-old who's very insistent that we play superheroes. Let's do it. Do it. Never too old to do that. But yeah, enjoy your tidying up, Fatty Fed. You're 63. Well, there you go. We've got everybody's ages here, you know? Ghoul World is your guilty pleasure. My family would be appalled. Yeah, I guess it is a bit. When you think about it, it's like, yeah, we watch super morbidly obese women being horrible people. It's like, oh, all right. When it comes to music, I am a Britney and Kesha ghoul, with the occasional RuPaul and Trixie Mattel. I recently discovered Six. Is that Six Rarely Human? And they're not for the faint of heart. That's a very poppy mixture. My husband just got done with the Godsmack tour. I can't say I'm not a bit jealous. I want to start going to gigs again. I really do. I haven't been to gigs for years. Ghoul World has a nice, diverse group of reactors from all over the world. They really do. They really do. Hello, the other side. Welcome in. Love to see you. I love the opera singer Christina Deutekon. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. She was a school friend with my mother. Both were in heaven singing together. Oh, bless. I'm sure they're having a rip-roaring time singing then, aren't they? Trying to explain Ghoul World to your mum was torture. Hello, Ray. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. I'm 49 and enjoy all my oldies from my time before on this earth. Yeah, when I was like 18, most of the singers I listened to were like really old or dead. You were either in Girl World or you ain't. Exactly. I watch Santa cooks over breakfast so I can count macros together. Nice. Your mum asks me, what's that big girl in Kuwait doing? Well, you can always say to her, great big boggle. How am I today? Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Just been having like a bit of meh few days, you know, getting sick of foodie and all that stuff. You come from Madonna and Michael Jackson's era, so we are cool folks. Exactly. Would you trust any fitness person so submerged in Gore world? Not particularly. Always the same answer. She's still eating. Yeah. I don't like the fact excuse me. I don't like the fact that she's taken to the whole hubcap of rice thing. She's like, if I say it, then people are gonna stop saying it. Yuck. Yeah, alright, whatever. My son got me watching Foodie Beauty. He was confused. Why are you watching a man in a hijab? You don't trust anyone in Girl World. Yeah, that's fair. Girl World is like your shows. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. It is kind of like a soap opera, really, isn't it? I need to go to a nice show and get away from Foodie for a week. Yeah, I mean, we had to postpone our holiday because our doggo's not well. But, we're still hoping to, go somewhere. Eventually. How did I discover Ghoul World? Well, somebody actually triggered the name of the channel. I first started watching Foodie through somebody called KTW, who did like compilation videos and made them funny. So that's how I first got into it. So that was like maybe 2018, something like that. Radiohead is the best live show I've ever been to. Oh, nice. Celine Dion's probably the second best. Yeah, I bet Celine Dion's pretty good live. I'm not a fan of Radiohead, honestly. I realised that Amber is even more basic than Foodie. At least our pious religious housewife likes horror movies. Amber pretends to like Billie Eilish whenever she gets called boring. I posted. What did I post? I posted something on TikTok, like me singing. I was singing The Smiths, I think, and somebody was like, "Can you do such and such song by Billie Eilish?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know any Billie Eilish songs actually." Hello, Ruby, 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 Ruby. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Oh, you just tested positive for COVID, Don Blue. Oh no. Well, you need to stay away from all of us. Tom York, amazing vocalist. Yeah, he's a good vocalist. I'm just not a fan personally. I can tolerate him in like collabs. He did a collab with PJ Harvey many years ago on a song called "This Mess We're In." He also did a collab with Björk on one of the songs from Dancer in the Dark. I can't remember. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Dom. I think thankfully these days COVID isn't so bad anymore. Um, but yeah, just make sure you rest up. You're sealing on the sofa. Fantastic. Best way to heal up. You'll be right as rain in no time. I've been loving some Depeche Mode lately. Nice. But also Kendrick Lamar, one of the few hip hop artists with a Pulitzer. I don't know much about Kendrick Lamar, but I do like Depeche Mode. My husband's slated to haul for Marilyn Manson's upcoming tour. Nice, with Five Finger Death Punch. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of Marilyn Manson either. I did laugh my arse off that Chantal's donuts weren't correct and stale. Yeah, I'm kind of glad. Like, you know what? It's been like very karmic justice. The fact that she's wanted donuts at least twice, and both times they've been absolutely awful. And I'm just like, saints be praised. Love this for you, foodie. I hope everything's stale for you in future, to be honest. Because let's face it, she looks pretty stale herself. She's like gone off bread. Dancer in the Dark was amazing. It's one of my favourite musicals, actually. The singer from St. Vincent reminds me of PJ Harvey. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Natalie Merchant has a lovely singing voice too. I feel she's underrated as a singer. I don't know who that is, actually. Yeah, my stale donut wish came true. Do you remember in one of my videos, I poxed her, I hexed her with wanting mildly annoying things to constantly happen to her. It's come true. I do not have a Spotify for myself, no, because we have a duo account. So, are you able to get the duo account back? Her filters are working overtime. I turn my phone filters off because I get spooked when I see my filtered face. You probably heard of her song Carnival, and she was the lead singer of 10,000 Maniacs. No, I don't think so. Unless I'm misremembering something. You're a huge hippity hoppity. Lovely. I grew up in a very urban area and hip hop was life. I actually hate this generation of what they think is hip hop. I mean, I think I said it last week when I was like, I like that kind of rap, the old school stuff. Just discovered you and subscribed. Thank you, Doris. I appreciate you. It's lovely to have you here. I think FB's heart is failing. My first husband died 3 months ago from congestive heart failure at 80, and Foodie has the same symptoms. I'm sorry to hear about your husband. Um, and and yeah, it does seem a very real issue for Foodie that she may have congestive heart failure. So again, I am very sorry for your loss. Oh yes, Foodie jumped on the couch yesterday because she's like, I want to show my whole body. Fair enough. You still look 450 pounds, love. So yeah, it's funny how the sciatica disappeared when she started jumping on the couch. Eh? Spicy soups are good for COVID. Yeah. Did she break the couch? I don't know. I don't know. I'm old enough to remember Run DMC and Aerosmith Walk This Way. It was eye-opening to see the mash of rock and hip hop. That is a great song, though, isn't it? I actually think that the original Walk This Way is from the 70s, isn't it? Aerosmith have been around for a very long time. Spike Pondy, thank you so much. It's very kind of you to say. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, a bit of old school hip hop's where it's at. A little bit of Schadenfreude with the donuts, exactly. Oh yeah, Foodie's long phone. Yeah, exactly. It is from the 70s. Yeah, yeah. Like I'm even like inclined to think that that song's like 1974, maybe. She said reactors need to jump on the couch. No. Why would I want to why would I want to do that? I like having a nice sit down. She's like, I did it, so you must do it too. Get bent. Foodie did that to try and get the attention of Anne Boleyn. Yeah, most likely. I still sing Dream On. Love that song so much. Is that Aerosmith? Yeah, I don't mind a bit of Metallica. I enjoyed the Black Album. But he was your first. Oh, I see. Oh, bless. You got the Spotify back up and running. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to start making some Spotify playlists of the things I enjoy. Yeah, death is always sad, you know. Yeah. Yeah, reactors are adults, exactly. Classic Aerosmith. Yeah, I don't really know much Aerosmith to be honest with you. Although I like that song from Mrs. Doubtfire, Dude Looks Like a Lady. I like that one. The last time I jumped off a couch, I gave a Randy Savage elbow drop to one of my friends. And I was like 33. No, I think I was like 12 at the time. 12, yeah, not 33. I think when I reached the age of 30, I wasn't like I just can't jump anymore. You get the chancler, yeah, exactly. Or, well, I'd get the wooden spoon. Stage diving from the couch, exactly. I believe a jump required the feet leaving the surface. Yeah, true. When she unwrapped the hubcap of rice, her arms could barely reach around it. I know, that was such a huge plate, wasn't it? I love listening to music from around the world. My favorite Japanese band is Soil and Pimp Sessions. They're a jazz rock fusion band. Okay. Mostly instrumental, so high energy. That's why I love watching stuff like Eurovision because you get to hear like a ton of music from around the world. It's fantastic. That's why I love stuff like Finnish rap and Estonian. Estonian gangster hip hop. You saw Guns N' Roses before they went big time. They were shit. Oh dear, it's not good. My uncle went to see Guns N' Roses in 1990. Was that when Appetite for Destruction came out? 1991, something like that. And he hated it. Yeah, so I think he hated it. I remember him like getting hurt. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. But yeah, a long time ago anyway. I haven't heard anything about that, Life of a Trucker's Wife. Hopefully he gets better. He's getting on a bit, isn't he? Oh, we love a bit of Eurovision. Hello, Taffy. Welcome in. Good to see you. I eat to live, I don't live to eat. I miss ice cream since being diagnosed with diabetes. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't really. I think I had ice cream. I had like a mini milk last week, and that's only like 4 grams of sugar. The only ABBA song I know is Dancing Queen. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight. You miss Terry Wogan's commentating? Yeah. Eurovision, the music I don't like, the great the outfits. There are some weird outfits, aren't there? My kids are 9 and 11, and they are better behaved than 40-year-old toddler wannabe. Yeah, exactly. Do I like Audio Slave? I don't really know much of their stuff. I only really know Cachice. That was like a big, like, rock club hit when I was a teenager. I also love Celtic music. There's quite a lot of good Celtic music. Do you like stuff like Enya, Clannad, that kind of stuff? More closet ABBA fans? Aye, definitely. The only band I was able to see live was Typo Negative. They played at the Rock Palace on Staten Island when I was younger. You had tickets to Stone Temple Pilots and missed the show. Oh, I bet Stone Temple Pilots would have been good. You know, that kind of Eddie Vedder kind of vocalization. Your first live concert was Deep Purple in 2001. Nice. My first live concert was also in 2001, and that was the Strokes at Brixton Academy. Fantastic. To get a hold of my BED, I had to change how I looked at food. Food is fuel meant to be enjoyed but not abused. Exactly. I will forever cherish that time you tried to determine which Spice Girl food is. I think she's more like Baby Spice recently. Do I like Alan Bennett's monologues? I do, yes. I learned about Talking Heads at school. Yeah, yeah. Bit of Slayer. Yeah, I don't mind Slayer. Scott Weiland has a strong vocal range, yeah. The Strokes are amazing. I love the Strokes. I'm glad your channel is doing so well. Thank you so much. The British sense of humour sometimes doesn't go down well on YouTube. That is, yeah, that is true. I do understand that I'm probably going to be a very kind of niche kind of channel. And I'm fine with that, really. You know, there's like, yeah, I know Eddie Vedder's Pearl Jam. Yeah, I was just saying that Eddie Vedder and Scott Weiland have like similar vocal styles, don't they? Because Pearl Jam's like, Birdie, Jeremy. And Scott Weiland's like, when the devil begin to murmur. You know, that, that kind of thing. Oh. Your first concert was Toya. Oh no. Oh no. Do you know what though? Toya is one of my guilty pleasures, I must say. I don't mind a bit of her stuff. I don't mind. I got to see Ozzy, Godsmack, Pantera before Dimebag, yeah, and Methods of Mayhem altogether. Best concert ever. Was that like an Ozfest? Your first concert was Donovan, eh? Was that the guy who's like, Sunshine came softly through my window today. Is it that? Yeah, concerts were a great way to promote an album back in the day. Like if somebody went on a massive tour, sometimes their album sales went through the bloody roof. Would have been great to see Ozzy when he was younger. Yeah, it would have been great to see like Black Sabbath, I reckon. Definitely. The first concert was the Monkees. Okay. Oh, your next concert was Black Sabbath, Ginger. Okay, well, I'll let you off then, because maybe you were on some altering substances listening to Toya. I know I was. My first concert was Rush. Oh, it was Ozfest. Nice, nice. I don't think I've heard much of Rush, to be honest with you. I was actually listening to Styx today. You know that song, Mr. Roboto? Because I was kind of toying with the idea of Salah being Mr. Roboto. And it's like, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, dee 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 dee. You know? Your first concert was Kiss? That sounds like a proper good time though. Gave you his tambourine? Ooh. I just turned 44 and I'm going to my first real concert in September. Who are you going to see? Sundays are clean up to soul music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's good cleaning music. It does get you get you vibed up, doesn't it? Be cool to go back in time and see some of those bands. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I was 12, so no. So the most altering substance would have been like Coca-Cola. Oh, right, that is Donovan. I've never heard of Toya. She's like if you got Susie Sue from Temu. My first concert was Stevie Ray. I don't think I've heard of him or her. Sorry. Domo arigato. Exactly. Your first concert was Saxon or Motorhead, Hammersmith Odeon. I was about 15. Is Hammersmith Odeon called Hammersmith Apollo now? Because I've been to Hammersmith Apollo. I went to see Kate Bush at Hammersmith Apollo, and I also went to see the Flaming Lips there. Both fantastic concerts for very different reasons. Your first concert was Neo. Hello, Justine. Welcome in. Good to hear from you. Just been listening to me on the drive home from watching your local football team win. Well, congratulations to your local football team, and thank you for being here. It's the 90s R&B Ladies Night concert. There'll be Genuine, H-Town, Shao, 112, and some others. Was 112 Peaches and Cream? Was that their song? Or you can see Metallica, the Rolling Stones, and Olivia Newton-John. And you went to see Bowie in Berlin. Oh, I bet Bowie in Berlin was fantastic. Susie Sue was your first bought single, Arabian Nights. Nice. That is a fantastic song. Myriad lights, they said I'd be impressed. Arabian Nights, at your primitive best. I bet Salah's having some Arabian Nights. How dare you talk about Toya that way? I'm so sorry. But she is a bit. You always want to see Kiss live, but never did. Yeah, they seem like they're a lot of fun, but I don't know many of their songs. Oh, it is Peaches and Cream. I have this memory where I can like draw random things out. I know. You're like, well, you know that song what happened in 1982 that charted at number 26? I know that. It is called the Apollo now, yeah. Worst one was Jean-Michel Jarre. Oh god, yeah, I bet that was horrible if it was open air. Yeah, I bet being at Woodstock would have been amazing. Ozzy's in pretty bad shape. Well, Marie Antoinette, he's done an advert for Aston Villa, which is his like local football team, and he seemed fine then. So maybe he needs like hosing down to make him like look presentable. Sharon's like, right, Ozzy, wee. Don't know. Hello, Sam. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Chantal mukbangs her Arabian Nights. Yeah, exactly. And they said we'd be impressed. Yeah, I think Metallica would be pretty good live. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Ah, I see. Yeah. Hello, Recycle Trash Panda. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. You're a Numanoid, eh? I haven't listened to Gary Newman for a very long time. But he got a resurgence in like 2002, something like that, didn't he? Like when everybody started saying, "Oh, I really like that Gary Newman's." You know, like Trent Reznor said it, Marilyn Manson said it, and then what Newman did was he just replicated all of their music. It's like, oh, fair enough. How old is Ozzy? Oh, he's 74, is he? That Jay-Z and Linkin Park mashup album is one we still listen to faithfully. I haven't heard that for a long time. Your first concert was Cinderella. Oh, is that an actual band name? I didn't know that. And your last concert was Metallica. Were they good? You'd love to see Five Finger Death Punch live again. If they're touring, go for it. I have to admit, I saw Spandau Ballet. Nice. At Epsom Racecourse about 5 years ago. It took me right back to my 20s and I knew all the words to the songs. Nice. That is good. Oh, I want the truth to be said. And a ticket to the world. And now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. Somebody going to come in and say, yeah, I'm a professional Spandau Ballet impersonator, and that was terrible. Yeah, all right. I'm not I'm not a Spandau fan, but obviously I know like the big hits, you know. I'm a bit like I was born in 85, so like I may have not been completely aware of the music I was consuming, but it's there somewhere, you know. Season 3 is going to be lit. Well, yeah, lit like a wet match. I love concerts, but now no concerts are so expensive that which can't pay for it. Yeah, concerts are very expensive. I wanted to go see a band called Garter. I think that's their Norwegian name, and they're from Norway, surprisingly. And I wanted to see them, and their tickets are like £35 for an 800 capacity venue. No, 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 no. 800 capacity venues are a tenner. A tenner. Not having that. Not paying £35. Yeah, I think Tony Hadley still sings for Spandau. I only know one single Marilyn Monroe song, and it's Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. I drive a vintage Kalisa, so listening to that song while driving is poetry. I didn't know Marilyn. Oh yeah, Marilyn Monroe did a few songs, didn't she? A tenor back in '80s. No, my big concert going days were between 2001 and 2008. I went to see Susie Sue like 5 times, and her most expensive ticket was £28.50. Season 3 is shit for happy for Salah. Exactly, Salah's loving it. I cannot wait for season 3. I have a 50-year-old coffee percolator. Ooh, makes the richest coffee. I grow my own Colombian coffee beans. That does sound really good, actually. I miss the Italian coffee percolators. They have a specific name. I can't remember. Inflation. Yeah, I know exactly. The cheapest tickets I've seen recently is Rob Zombie. Last four tickets are $25. Oh, yeah, that's fine. €65. Oh my god. Please look after yourself first. Your mental health is worth far more than foodie. I appreciate that, Sam. Yeah, I mean, I was saying to Zebs yesterday that I've just been feeling like a bit shit. So it is what it is. But I feel better today. So, and obviously being here in the chat's helping a lot. So thank you all. I remember concert tickets being $7.50 back in the day. Aye, it was a lot cheaper, wasn't it? Yeah, there'll be a light in the nurse's station. That's how lit it will be. At least I'll always feel better than foodie. Yeah, exactly. I can jump on the sofa 20 times as opposed to like bouncing once. I've been feeling like shit too. How do you deal with it? Honest question. Well, there's all sorts of things that I try and like get myself to do. Like I go out for walks to experience nature, and you have to really like feel yourself being in the moment. And like sometimes when I go for a walk, I'll just stop, making sure there's nobody like behind me or in front of me thinking I'm weird, and I'll just like listen to like the sound of the trees, the sound of the water, the sound of birds, things like that. We're getting crickets now this time of year, and I just listen to all that, really feel myself in the moment, and that just kind of drags me out from the pit that I'm in. And I just feel like, oh, you know, just even thinking about it now is like making me feel so much better. And there's other things like making sure that like journaling is a really good thing to get yourself back on track because you can just write like 500, 600, 1,000, 2,000 words, and if the words keep coming, you're putting your emotions onto the page, and yeah, it just makes me feel so much better. So yeah, a pain in the ass day. Yep, at least once a week, at least twice a month, at least 5 times a year. Yeah, I know, Bergen. I know, Bunny. Yeah, I try and not let it get to me, but there's only so many times I can watch her consume like 6 days worth of food or a family's worth of food. Do you know what I mean? Yes, being mindful of the moment that you're in. So basically, yes, I do like to try mindfulness approaches and just be like, ah, yes. Where did I get my own Julia? I got it from Zebs. So you'll have to ask him. I wonder if Tommy stays with Amber. I have no idea. I think they'll probably move in together. Yeah, be grounded in nature. Exactly. I remember having to go and queue at Hammersmith Odeon box office to get tickets in the early 80s. Oh, blimey, yeah. No such thing as buying online. No. A lot of smoke and mirrors for foodie, yeah. From the Amazon rainforest, yes. I love the sound of crickets. Yeah, it's kind of like those Japanese animes. They have like these really loud cicada noises. I never really understood that when I was younger, but now I've been walking around in the summer months, I can definitely hear like that kind of thing. It's not as loud as cicadas, but it's definitely like a buzzing sound that you kind of tune into. That's yeah, possibly, Ray. Zeb's hatched her out of a chocolate egg. Aye. Yeah, I think Sansa said 9 steps from chair to chair, right? Yeah, foodie is a master at manipulating. Did I read that message from you, John, about the 5K? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I go on 5K walks all the time now. It's wonderful, honestly. I don't care if it's like 1 hour, 2 hours. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, she can't even, she does like 9 steps. Yeah, no worries, T. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's Studio Ghibli. Yeah, or Ghibli, famous for their cicada montages. Yeah, I just love that. I think it's just, I love the slice of life kind of things, really. Like when I write stories, I tend to go for the more slice of life stuff than things that are like dramatic and things like that. I just like I remember just like writing stories about conversations and somebody showing off their pet lizard and stuff like that. Your hubby wants toast and jam also. Do it yourself. You know, I can't have jam. My neighbor Totoro has so much of those cicada soundtracks, but my favourite Ghibli film is still Kiki's Delivery Service. I had a crush on her as a little girl, wanted to live in the attic with her. Bless. My favourite Ghibli film is probably Howl's Moving Castle, closely followed by Princess Mononoke. I just love the little Kadama. I've got a shoulder injury and have to have a cortisone injection soon, but I still did a little walk today, just over 2,000 steps. That's fantastic. Made me mentally feel better, but your shoulder really hurts now. I'm sad to hear that. Well, hopefully the cortisone really helps. I just have to say, James, you're doing great. Such an inspiration. That's very kind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, White Witch. Like, the thing is, I'm so wary of like just opening up and saying stuff on YouTube because I don't want to come across as somebody who's like sympathy farming, because I'm just not about that. I just prefer to like just do my own thing and get myself through stuff. So I never want to intend it to be like, oh, please feel sorry for me. I'm such a poor little baby. I just don't want it to be like that. So that's what I'm always wary of. I don't want like to feel like pitiful, I just want to make people laugh and maybe inspire people. So, as long as that's the case, fantastic. The arthritis in my knees is so bad I live in a constant state of pain. Oh, bless you. I try my best to exercise, but sometimes I want to walk the next day. So you've got to like really plan ahead. Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. How about stories about the adventures of Julia in Kuwait? That would be pretty good actually. Yeah. I could even like do a short story. So when I write so much, sometimes I just don't have the time to write for myself. It takes extra discipline to keep exercising when you're in pain, so shout out to anyone who does it. Oh yeah, for sure. Sympathy farming is very self-serving and especially strange if you put it all over the internet like our balls. Yeah, exactly. You do the hard work, you fall and stumble, but you get there in the end. Yes, it's not like an easy thing to do because obviously, you know, if you watch my shorts, a lot of them are about me, my personal things, and putting myself out there as somebody who's losing weight. 99% of the comments are positive, but I will get the occasional person who's like, well, you're still fat. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, but you're fat. Yeah, I know I'm fat. All right. Don't need to say it twice. So, some people are never going to be, some people will never, you know, be nice to you because they're just shitballs. Yeah, people do say stuff. It's like the guy who was commenting on the video yesterday was saying, "You're not as funny as you think you are. Yeah, you're fat too." Yeah, all right. Your childhood crush was Kevin Keegan. Still would. Fair enough. Did you ever listen to Kevin Keegan and Glenn Hoddle's? Was it Kevin and Keegan and Glenn Hoddle? Or was that Glenn Hoddle and Chris Waddle? They did like Diamond Lights, those songs. I don't know. Her clients pay a different thing she does in streams. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess you're right, Bunny. I'm just really wary of it, you know. Had to go out and water the plants. Yeah, no worries, Kalari. Your first crush was Charlton Heston. Why? Oh, Taffy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Keep singing. Oh, thank you. I will do my best. Any comedians you like? Yes. Dylan Moran, Russell Howard, Bill Bailey. Um, she's not a comedian, but Kathy Burke, one of my favourites for sure. The League of Gentlemen, obviously. I used to like, oh, what's his name? He's an American comedian. Smoked a lot, died in the 90s. Can't remember. So yeah, those kind of comedians. Your childhood crushes were Starsky and Hutch, David Cassidy, and Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben says, that's certainly an interesting crush. Although I did have a crush on Tails from Sonic and Tails when I was like 7. So I get it. I get it. You show up every day and do your best to manage your blood stats. Yeah, I do try my best. I can't do my blood test today because I've run out of strips. I ran out of strips the other day and I need to get more from the chemist on Monday. Now we need a little chef's hat for Julia. There is a chef Pusheen, isn't there? I think. Maybe I'll get different Pusheens. My childhood crush was Clancy Brown as the Kurgan in Highlander. I don't know that. I'll have to look that up. Louis the Fix-It Man on Sesame Street. Oh, that's so sweet. George Carlin. Royston Vasey. Are you local? Yeah, people insult me by saying I'm fat. Yes, I know, dear. Yes, I know. Your first crush was George Michaels. Love a bit of George Michaels. You had a crush on Jason Statham, eh? A lot of people crush on him. I didn't know, no, Deborah, I didn't know that Kathy Burke's got a podcast. Where can I listen to that? Like Apple's or Spotify or something? You just ordered a DNA kit for your dog? I didn't know you could do that. He's a Romanian rescue from the town near Dracula's castle. You've got a Transylvanian dog called Igor. That's certainly an anecdote. I like it. Oh yeah, Bob Mortimer. Yeah. Ah, that's it. That's it. Dave Allen. Dave Allen was kind of like the progenitor for Dylan Moran, right? Um, because they're like both like really good storytelling comedians. Yeah, I love them both. Robin Williams. Oh yeah, R.I.P. Legend. I also had a crush on Darcy from The Tricks. I don't know some of these people that you say, and you feel like you're on memory lane. I know, right? Oh, no worries, Ruby. Take care of yourself. Thank you for coming in. Where there's a will, there's a wake. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll have to. I'll have to have a look. Oh, it's on Spotify. Nice. I'll have to check that out. What did you say, Kalari? Clancy Brown. Oh, I see. Seemed like a handsome chap when he was younger. Interesting. Oh yeah, a bit of Brad Pitt. It's on Spotify called Where There's a Will, There's a Way. Thank you, love. Hello, Fizz. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Am I on insulin? No. I'm just on metformin. May your God go with you. You like a silver fox? I think I'm turning into a silver fox. I couldn't even keep a straight face saying that. Did you watch Gimme 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 back in the day? I did. I love Gimme Gimme Gimme. Um, I'm a really big fan of like dark comedy, vulgar comedy, which is strange because a lot of my humor is like very surreal and kind of silliness. So I think it's like I also enjoy like Reeves and Mortimer, Mighty Boosh, stuff like that. Yeah, I love Nighty Night as well. Nighty Night's like one of my favorite comedies, actually. I love Julia Davis. I think she's wonderful. Yeah, I'm getting the grey beard on the sides. No, Dave Allen wouldn't be allowed on TV now, no. Oh, is that? Oh, that was Dave Allen. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, like Dave Allen would do his monologue and he'd get drunker and drunker. Thank you, T. Yeah, I do enjoy the chat. Yeah, I think there's a wonderful bunch of people here, actually. Thank you so much. I know Nighty Night's wonderful. The first series is better than the second, but the second one's really good too. Friday Night Dinner's one of yours. Yeah, I've seen some of that. It's very funny. Noel Fielding. I do like a bit of Noel Fielding. He was like one of my crushes back in the day because he was like I don't know indie looking guys. You know, like indie music looking guys were really like the big thing back in the early 2000s. Like I had a crush on the drummer from The Strokes, Fab Moretti. He went out with Drew Barrymore for a while. No, I've not watched Two Doors Down. Is that the Scottish comedy? Because I don't watch TV, so I probably need to start like finding ways to consume new comedies and stuff again. Because when I did my voice acting lesson last week, we were doing about commercials, and because I don't watch TV, I'm not subjected to commercials really. So obviously I don't learn stuff. So I have seen the Golden Girls. Yeah, I enjoyed the Golden Girls. I think Drew also dated the guitarist from Hole. She got around. Yeah, I think she might have done. I've dyed my hair since I was 18 when I started going grey. Yeah, I was starting to go grey from a very young age as well. Like I don't know if you can see it very well, but I do get a fair bit of grey in my hair, but I'm not that bothered. Dinner Ladies, yes, Victoria Wood, legend of comedy. Absolutely adored her. Absolutely adored her. Yeah, I could try YouTube to be fair. No, I'm just not a fan of TV. I watched I watched that Ricky Gervais Afterlife White Witch. Have you seen that? I say random lines from Dinner Ladies all the time. Like I say to Zebs sometimes, have you got any bacon? And it's just like a random line from the show. It's like, yeah, I just say random things. Love it. I don't know how grey I am. I told my hairdresser to keep that to herself. That's fair. You don't want to know. Yeah, Afterlife had me crying a fair bit too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hosting the Golden Globes, John. It's like he just let it all go. I like so many comedians from Cat Williams to Jim Gaffigan. I come from Urmston, exactly. Yeah, Kalari, are they American comedians? I'm not big on the American comedians. I don't know very many. I love how folks know Hugh Laurie from House here, but I used to watch him and Stephen Fry. A bit of Fry and Laurie, the very upmarket, surreal comedy style that I really enjoyed. Yeah, Red Dwarf's really good too. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the only Philomena Kunk stuff I've seen was Charlie Brooker's Screen Wipe, and she did had have little bits on there, like Philomena Kunk, Barry Shitpeas, that kind of stuff. Yeah, but yeah, Jeeves and Wooster's pretty good. Yeah, yeah, uh, like Matt Rife is an American comedian, isn't he? And he's like big on TikTok, but I don't find him that funny. He's just attractive. And in my opinion, funny people should all look a bit weird. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I like Joanna Lumley. Are you being served? Yes. Loved it. I'm free. Matt Rife is a raving misogynist. I've heard. Yeah. And he had jaw surgery, apparently. Ab Fab, darling. Are you new here? Of course we love Ab Fab. Of course we remember it, darling, sweetie. You must be new here. You like Will Sasso? I don't know who that is. You like Dave Chappelle? I've not really heard any of his stuff. You are new here, exactly. We love Ab Fab here, darling, but welcome in all the same. Robert Smith said he's too alternative to be old and too old to be alternative. Is a paradigm, isn't it? Or I think I've said the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Strike that, reverse it. Like some of my favorite musicians are probably knocking on 60, 70. Like I love Robert Smith, and I've been listening to Floodland by Sisters of Mercy all this morning and all afternoon because I'm on a real Sisters of Mercy kick, you know? Oh, just love it. Like it takes me back to my days as a young goth living in Camden, well, just outside Camden. I used to go to Camden like every day, and yeah, get my fingernails painted, little bit of eyeliner, ready to hit the town, first and last and always. Fabulous. I know I'm a bit odd, but that's why you're here, isn't it? First and last and always. A young goth. Pics. Yeah, I'm nearly 40. I don't really have any pictures. I've never been like a big picture taker, but I think I've got some photos of me wearing makeup, so I'll have to try and dig them out. You haven't heard Sisters of Mercy since around 90. Oh, I know, right? I have some. I don't know, somewhere, maybe. Look, I just don't want to. I just don't want. Maybe. Oh yeah, I do like a bit of Alan Partridge. Aha! Oh, Kat, have you heard that? Speaking of Sting, have you heard Shaggy and Sting's collaboration album? Heard it's actually okay. I can always recreate the look. What, Makeup Stream? Maybe. I think Makeup Stream would have to be 5,000 subscribers. I'm not doing it anytime soon. Do I listen to Clan of Zymox? Not for a while. Um, I think I last listened to them like about 10 years ago. They released an album in like 2012, I want to say, because I reviewed it, and they had a song on it called Emily, I think. I'm over here doing the beauty part, yeah. No, yeah, 5,000. Yeah. I'll do makeup stream. No worries. 5,000, yeah. And you can take that to the bonk. Yeah, no worries, Dom. Thank you for coming in. Please make sure you rest and drink your fluids, all right? Take care of yourself. And hopefully the COVID disappears very quickly. Follow an old foodie makeup video. Might do. Yeah, I prefer the police to Sting's solo stuff, definitely. I'll have to listen to a bit of Clan of Zymox actually. 'Cause, like I say, I've not listened to them for a long time. Oh, I've been enjoying like my old goth music, my old alternative rock music, um my like old electronic stuff. Oh, it just takes me back. Just takes me back. I had huge crushes on Neil Young and George Harrison when I was younger. George Harrison, the quiet one of the Beatles. Oh, I. Ah, yes. We have some wonderful people here with wonderful music taste. I've got to say that. Although Toya, ah, only joking. I'll happily listen to Thunder in the Mountains. Can you hear it breaking through? I want my never-ending chest infection to bloody bug off. Keeps coming back. Maybe we should go to a doctor about that if it keeps coming back. I used to have recurring chest infections in 2020, funnily enough, which always shit me up because I always thought it was bloody COVID. But yeah, maybe get that seen soon. I'm definitely exposing myself here, but have you heard the Has Been Hotel show soundtrack? No, I haven't. Isn't there somebody with the same surname as me on that show? Or like voices on that show? How about films? I loved Top Gun until Tom Cruise turned into a knob. Can still watch Grease and Saturday Night Fever many times. Is John Travolta problematic, or am I might be confusing him with Mel Gibson's maybe. My kid sister still has her Neil Diamond records. Is he the one? Sweet Caroline. Nee, nee, nee. How about ELO? Electric Light Orchestra. I don't really know much about them. Mr. Blue Sky, I think. Zebs, your mum went out with the guy who sang for ELO, didn't she? Or was that the lead singer? I can't remember. Alex Brightman, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Are you related to George Harrison, Natural Ginger? Oh, amazing. It's a tenuous link with his mother's family in Ireland. Oh, nice. Don't know, just remember the Christmas song. Yeah, it's Roy Wood, isn't it? She went out with Roy Wood way back when. He voiced Sir Pentious in the show. I think you would find Sir Pentious endearing. I might have to have a look. Yeah, Roy Wood, yeah. To think I could have been tenuously linked to somebody from Wizard. Could have had some royalties from that song. I wish it could be Christmas every day. My only known musical relative was a cousin who was in the Force MDs. They were a soul group who had a few hits in the 80s like Tender Love. Oh, I don't know them. The long teeth. The long teeth are dominant in the family, but not for me. Oh, bless you. I guess you're all right there. Imagine if you were related to George Harrison and Cilla Black. Oof. Oof. And you were related to Ringo Starr as well. And my dad grew up a few doors down from Ozzy. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Imagine being related to George Harrison, Cilla Black, and the Bee Gees. Good lord. Yeah, Zebs, love. Have you seen that? Have you seen that advert with Black Sabbath in the like the Aston Villa advert? Which older electronic music have you been listening to? Yeah, Kraftwerk. Yeah, definitely. Um, Gary Newman, um, John Fox, um, Einstürzende Sender Neubauten. They're not really electronic. They're more industrial. I kind of lump them into that like alternative kind of scene. So yeah, that kind of stuff. You haven't? Yeah, it's basically like it's to the tune of Paranoid, and they've got two they've got Ozzy and one of the guys from Black Sabbath because they're all fun jibbing. You love John Fox. I Underpass is my favourite song by him. Wasn't he in Ultravox? Tony Hart told you to Tony Hart told me to go away when I was a child and walk past him on a BBC corridor, and Billy Connolly told you to F off. Maybe it is you, says, because Um, I don't know. Tony Hart didn't seem that much of an angry guy, but your mum's mum went to school with Morecambe and Wise. Oh wow. Somebody I used to work with went to school with David Bowie. Ultravox, yeah, nice. He's not well at the minute. Who was he? You related to Kevin Hart, but he's never heard of you. Oh, really? That's interesting. Brian Eno. Yeah, he was in Roxy Music, right? I don't know much of his solo stuff, but I enjoy a bit of Roxy Music. Um, I've got a couple of their albums, I think. Got Ladytron. Uh, I can't remember the other album I've got. There's one with Love is the Drug on it. That might be the same one. I don't know. Meeting Your Heroes doesn't always end well. No, especially Morrissey, because he tried to sue me, the bastard. Tony Hart was horrible. Oh no. You went to the BBC when the Blue Peter Garden was vandalised. That seems like a coincidence, doesn't it? Hmm? You like a bit of Jean-Michel Jarre. I only really know Oxygen 4, and the one that goes meh 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 meh. We're all related if you go back far enough. Exactly. We all go back to Emperor Charlemagne, don't we? You only know Vienna from Ultravox. It wasn't you. He sure says. Seems like a bit of a coinky dink, and Tony Hart must have knew something. Hmm? Hmm? Exactly. Morrissey did try to sue me, yeah. I touched on this last week. I wrote about his court case because his official website posted about it, and his management emailed my editor and said, if you don't take that down, we're going to sue you. And my editor was like, bet. We got it from a cached webpage. Unlucky. So he didn't have a leg to stand on. Remember when The Simpsons parodied Moz? Yeah. I made him out to be fat and racist. And then he said, I'm not fat. Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch did a really good job of the Morrissey song, didn't he? Yeah, I did say it in the last week's live, yeah. You're a spitting image of Kevin. You were only 14. Well, that's peak time to vandalise gardens, isn't it? Just saying. Isn't that right, Julia? Aye. So what do you think? Do you think Says vandalised the Blue Peter garden? Yeah. Julia's judging. Right. Right. Brian Ferry. Bit of Brian Ferry, eh? He was a handsome young man back in there. Mind you, he always looked like he was about 30. He was in Breakfast on Pluto, wasn't he, with Cillian Murphy? That was back in the day when kids were scared of the police. Fair enough. Morrissey and I have a love-hate relationship. You love Morrissey and he hates you. That's generally how it goes with Morrissey, in my personal experience. That garden needed rearranging. Yeah, I guess, Says did them a favour. Oh dear. This is just what I needed. Just what I needed to cheer me up a bit today. I think he hates a lot of people. Yes, it's true. Hates me. Hates Lillis. Hates itself. Such a shame Brian Ferry didn't like ladies. What? Brian Ferry's gay, is he? I didn't know that. I haven't listened to Morrissey much after Southpaw Grammar. Yeah, I mean, it is a bit of a shit album. He had quite a bit of wilderness years. I mean, I listened to Southpaw Grammar, and it's a bit of a slog to get through, isn't it? And like a couple of the songs are well over 8 minutes, aren't they? Especially Southpaw itself. But my favourite Morrissey album is actually Maladjusted, so what do I know? Doug Jones is my actor crush, and Sally Hawkins is my actress crush. And they just happen to play a couple in my favourite movie. Ah. You never liked Morrissey? Yeah, that's fair. Not a lot of people don't. He's a bit of an acquired taste. Brian Ferry was with Jerry Hall for years. Oh, really? And now look who Jerry Hall married. Bloody Rupert Murdoch's. You saw him in Salt Lake City once. He was 2 hours late and everyone's white roses were wilted by the time he showed up. At least he did showed up because he has a penchant for like not attending his own concerts, which is a bit weird. He's never been as good as when Ma was on guitar. Oh yeah. I love the Smiths for Johnny Marr. And Johnny Marr's solo stuff's actually pretty good. You like rappers that will not be appreciated here. That's fair. Oh, she dumped Rupert. Oh, fair enough. Brian Ferry's not gay. Alright then. I stand corrected. How do you not attend your own concerts? Well, he says, I don't feel well, and I'm a bit sick and tired. And then everybody's like, oh, right, Morrissey. And then he says, I need to be ill for another 10 dates of my tour. And, yeah, so it goes. I love Morrissey as a vocalist. He is a pretty good vocalist, yeah. Just a shame he's horrible. No. I wish so much Johnny Marr's guitar. Like Johnny Marr has covered like a few Smith songs, so they'd be good to hear. You're not keen on Morrissey? Yeah. I'm so very sickened. I'm so sickened now. Indeed. Oh, I see. I don't know. I don't know about Brian Ferry's personal life, to be honest. In the 90s, I used to shop on Melto's. What's that? And found many Smiths records with etchings on them by Johnny Marr and Morrissey. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I'll throw another name in the mix, John Denver. Oh, I. Is he the one who did Country Roads? Was that the one? Oh, Melrose. Oh, I see. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Aye. I don't really know much of his stuff, to be honest with you. Country roads, take me home. Yes. Annie's song. Yeah, I don't think John Denver was that big of a hit over here, apart from that song. He does have a very good voice, though, I will say that. Almost Heaven, West Virginia. I remember seeing Motorhead when they didn't come on stage until 11 p.m. Bloody hell. Did they do that purposely for, like, breaking laws or something? Girlfriend in a Coma is the last song. Yeah, I mean, it probably will be in a couple of months' time. Hello, Saudi Food in English. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. I'm not a skinny mini. I'm a obese mini. I used to be super obese mini, so at least I've slimmed down. Wasn't that Olivia Newton-John? What? Country Roads? Maybe she did a cover. Yeah, no worries, Kat. Thank you so much for being here and have a lovely sleep. You're related to Lindsey Buckingham. Oh, nice. Is he still knocking about? Country Roads is one of the most sold songs in the world because it causes nostalgia in weird places. Yeah, that's fair. I'm looking. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Saudi. I appreciate that. That's lovely of you to say. What itchy eye? You still around? Oh, fair. Oh, it was Christine McVie that passed away this year, right? Or McVie. She did some very good songs to Fleetwood Mac. Dolly Parton. Well, we love Dolly, don't we? Doesn't matter if she sings or not. She just seems like a lovely person. Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains flowing like a river. Lindsay's another great singer. Yeah, I do like a bit of Fleetwood Mac. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Oh, thank God. Hey. It was deliberate and they were only on stage for 45 minutes, including encore. That does sound like a very Lemmy thing to do, to be fair. Country Roads is an earworm. Sorry. Yeah, Dollywood seems like it would be a great place to go to. Oh, Lindsay got... Maybe that's where I voted from, because I know that a couple of them in Fleetwood Mac weren't very well. But yes, on that note, I think we'll leave it there, because I've been live for a couple of hours now. Yeah, I like Supertramp too. When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. A miracle. Oh, it was beautiful, magical. Yes, so thank you very much to everyone for being here. I really appreciate you all. Yeah, like I said in today's video, foodie's kind of, getting to me and being a bit shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try some other stuff. So yeah. You take care, everybody. And yes, I shall see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.